and welcome back to this channel. My name is Zoe and today's video I want to show you my July TBR with you. I didn't film a TBR for June because I didn't have a single clue what I want to read and I just would read in June. It turns out that this was a bad idea, so we have a plan for July and I joined together with a few of my friends on Discord a readathon that is called the Little Cafe Readathon, the summer edition, and I joined the team Strawberry. Honestly, I like strawberries, okay, but I'm not a huge fan of strawberries. I wanted to join the team Mango just for the fact that I love mango so much, but I think from books that I own, I can fit the most into Team Strawberry, so I joined Team Strawberry. I could find a book for other teams, but we would join Team Strawberry for a minute. So the graphic is really cute. We have different prompts for foods and drinks, and I present now you my TBR just to make it short. For foods, the first one is Strawberry Shortcake, and this is a book under 200 pages. For that, I have a book that I have on my TBR for a long time now, and this is Open Water by Caleb Azumah Nelson. I found this book last year to Jack Edwards. I think he read this and was a really big fan of it. And then I found it in a train station in a bookstore. And I bought it. So Open Water is about two young people, two black people that meet in a pub, and they're both black, like I said, artists now, and they just struggle to be in this whole community, in this city. Being black, and then they fell in love and you follow their story. It's a really short book. It's I looked it up, 145 pages, so it will fit perfectly under 200 pages. So first book, Open Water. So okay, let's place it there. Then the next book in the food category is Chocolate Dipped Strawberries. So I don't know exactly if this is true, but I want to read Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't know if she's worthy, Carrie Soto, but she is the best tennis player in the world, and she has gotten every record and claimed 20 Grand Slam titles. I mean, she needs to be rich. You can't be that popular and the best player in the world and be poor. That will not fit together. At least at one point she has to be wealthy. So we will read her story. This is, yeah, I already read a few books from Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read Daisy Jones and the Six and The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I like both books, and I'm really excited to see how the world continues, because they're not really connected. These are single stories, you can read them on their own, but there's one character in it that is in every other book too, and I want to see how this maybe connects with everything with each other. So yeah, we read Carrie Soto's Back, and I hope she's wealthy. She needs to be. She's the best player, so she has money. So it will fit, okay? It will fit. Then the next book, a food-related book, is the Strawberry Banana Bread. Makes you nostalgic. So with that, I looked at my 23 books I want to read in 2023, because the list of unread books on this list is still long. And one book where I was like, okay, this makes me nostalgic, is Tom Felton's biography, Beyond the Wand. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Okay, I'm still a fan, but you know, with all of the J.K. Rowling stuff and stuff like that, my excitement for this whole franchise is small, okay? I have a Harry Potter tattoo, and this is the scar from Harry Potter, okay? Because I got so many questions what this tattoo means, because in the first time they said, obviously it was known that this is Harry Potter scars and every person recognized it, but because of what happened in the last 2 years, some people no longer recognize this as the Harry Potter scar. They think that it's part of a White Ring scenario, and no, it's not, okay? This is the Harry Potter scar. Let's go back to Tom Felton's biography. I really want to read it. This makes me nostalgic. I was a really big Harry Potter fan, and I think Tom Felton's whole personality in life also depends on Harry Potter. Not his whole personality, but there are also like pictures of him with the other members of the fan cast, and it's his biography, and it's also the foreword is by Emma Watson, and I'm really excited to read this. And yeah, it makes me nostalgic, and I hope it doesn't turn out as something like with Janet McCurdy. I hope this story is a little bit more happy. Good. Oh, not good. They just fall down. Okay, now we came to the drinks. The strawberry milkshake. The strawberry milkshake is a self-published indie book. So my I have nothing on my radar that is self-published or indie, or at least what I recognize as something like that. Because most of the time I just buy books or also buy them on Kindle, and I don't look at it if it's self-published or is it indie, is it on a publisher. I just buy books by recommendations, and not really looking out, oh, is this a self-published book. But I have a book club pick, and this is for Olivia Reads a Lot, this book club. For July we were reading The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent, and this is a self-published indie book, or indie book at least. I don't know if it's still an indie or is already picked up because it's so popular, but it's for my knowledge it's an indie book, so we'll read that. And it's about a human or vampire. The rules of survival are the same. Never trust, never yield, and always guard your heart. The adopted human daughter of the Nightborn vampire king Oriah carved her place in a world designed to kill her. Her only chance to become something more than prey is entering the Carrie, a legendary tournament held by the goddess of death herself. But winning won't be easy among the most vicious warriors from all three vampire houses. To survive, Oriah is forced to make an alliance with a mysterious... Everything about Ryan is dangerous. He's a ruthless vampire, an efficient killer, an enemy to her father's crown and her greatest competition. Yet what terrifies Oriah the most is that she finds herself oddly drawn to him. Oh, we are double fuck. But there's no room for compassion in the Carrie, war of the House of Night brews. You know, the House of Night is also a vampire book series, but okay. Shadowing everything that Oriah thought she knew about her home. And Ryan may understand her more than anyone, but a blossoming attraction could be her downfall. In a kingdom where nothing is more deadly than love. The Serpent and the Wings of Night is the first book in a new series of heart-wrenching romance, dark magic, bloodthirsty intrigue, perfect for fans from Blood and Ash, and A Court of Thorns and Roses. But I will read that. But House of Night, there's a whole book series out that's called House of Night. You know, that would never happen in Germany because we have a protection with names in publishing industry. But okay, I will read that. Strawberry Champagne has pretty typography. I need to look up what typography even means. Maybe this is dumb for me, but okay. I found out this is when you think a cover is pretty, or it's the design of the cover, and I have The Drunk as Promise for it by Elizabeth Lim, and I just think that the style and the colors is stunning for the second book. This is the sequel to Six Crimson Cranes. This is how the book called. Yeah, if you don't know, Six Crimson Cranes is about Shiori and her brothers, and it's based, I think, on a fairy tale, an Asian fairy tale. And Shiori has an evil stepmother. And her stepmother has a magic spell on Shiori and her brothers became cranes, and they just fly away. And Shiori has this magical ban on her that she can't speak, or otherwise when she speaks her brother will die. And now she's on the hunt for her brothers, and to look out of them, and if she finds them, and if she finds them, how she can return the spell that they're no longer cranes. And now we're in the second book, and I honestly don't know anymore how the book ended originally. But I also have the audiobook for the German audiobook, so this should be a quick read. And it looks pretty. Okay, in the last book I had a struggle with it. It's for story that Carrie set in a hot location, because I don't know when I look at my books, is this a hot location? I have the most books that I have on my unread pile are fantasy books, and I have no idea how the world works. If the world, I don't know, glimmers, then is a hot place. Like, how do I know? And then I looked around and I was like, okay, when I picked up Carrie Soto's back, I was like, okay, I haven't read Malibu Rising first, and from the timeline, Malibu Rising is before Carrie Soto is back. So I decided that I will read Malibu Rising for the hot place, because it's called Malibu Rising. On the cover is a sea, and they are on the sea. It's blue, they're in swimming clothes, so it needs to be a hot place, because you wouldn't go in the water if it's cold. So, and then I looked it up, and it's placed in August. Perfect, August is a hot place, and I think August in Malibu is the living hell. I don't know, I was never to Malibu, I don't even live near Malibu, I have no idea, but I know Malibu is a hot place, California is a hot place, and I think in August it's the living hell to be there. At least it's the living hell to be in my hometown, and I'm not living in Malibu, and I don't think we are in the lineup with Malibu either. But yeah, so what's going on in Malibu Rising? Great question, I don't know. This is from famous siblings to an epic party to celebrate the end of the summer. But over the course of 24 hours, their lives will change forever. Malibu, August 1983. It's the day of Nina Reaper's annual end of summer party, and the business is a fever pitch. Everyone wants to be around the famous Reavers. Reaver is, by the way, the person that I talked about that is in every book. So yeah, Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel brothers Jay and Hart, and one a champion surfer, the other a renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister Kit. Together the siblings are the source of fascination in Malibu and the world over, especially as of the offspring of the legendary singer McGreever, person that we know. And the only person not looking forward for the party of the year is Nina herself, who never wanted to be in the center of attention and was also being very publicly abandoned by her pro tennis player husband. Is the husband, the pro tennis player husband, maybe plays a role in Carrie Soto's back? Okay. Oh, and maybe hot because it is also just been very long past time to confess something to the brother from whom he's been inseparable since birth. Jay, on the other hand, is continuing the minutes until nightfall when the girl he can't stop thinking about promised she'd be there, and Kit has a couple of secrets of her own, including a guest she invited without consulting anyone. By midnight the party will be completed out of control. Oh my god. By morning the Beaver Mansion will have gone up in flames, but before the first spark in the early house before dawn, the organ will flow, the music will play, and the loves and secrets that shaped his family generations will all come bubbling to the surface. Malibu Rising is a story about one forgettable night in the life of a family. The night they each have to choose what they will keep from the people who make them and what they will leave behind. The house will go up in flames? A mansion? This is expensive. Maybe I should read this for wealthy character. But okay, yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. Yeah, this is all the 6 books. I have 6 books, yeah. All the 6 books I will read. I haven't figured out yet how the Readathon works, because there are points, and honestly I'm kind of in the midst of doing something for uni and learning for a uni test, and just having a learning game plan in my head that I need to follow, and this video is just a distraction to just ignore my responsibilities, and I haven't figured out yet how the Readathon works. I just have set up the TBR for it, to not learn something for my test that is next week. Though I cannot tell you anything more except for my TBR. I will try my best to film vlogs. We will see how it goes, okay? I hope you enjoyed this little TBR. If you have also books or if you want to join the Readathon, I will link it in the description down below. Maybe the Instagram post where I found it, and then you can decide if you want to join. I have no idea how consistent and how much I will participate, because in the last couple of months in Readathons I just forgot for a moment that I was in a Readathon, but okay. I will link everything in the description down below what you need to know, and I wish you all a happy day, happy weekend whenever you watch this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!